guys, today I have quite a bit of new eyeshadows to test out and I am so excited. First of all, I got a package yesterday from Alter Ego. They have come out with a new palette and we're going to try out the Shadow Kiss palette. Now this is going to be a dupe for the Natasha Denona, is that how you say it? Natasha Denona Glam palette. So this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, it's kind of dirty because I've swatched it already. I will show you the swatches so that you can see how it's swatched out. So obviously this is a very, very neutral palette and not really my aesthetic and how I like to do my makeup. And for that reason, I thought that we could play with something else as well, because I also got another package from the Pastel Roses UK, and you guys know the first package that I got from them, I will show you the shadows that they sent. I have a swatch party video with all of these. These are absolutely stunning. And they asked if they could send me another package, and I couldn't say yes fast enough. So I have another palette here with shadows from them, and when you see these, just look at these colors. Look at them. It makes me so happy to look at. I'm so excited. So we're going to be playing with these as well as the other palette because I need to spice this up a little bit. I feel kind of bad because Alter Ego came out with the Luster palette not that long ago, a few months ago, which was also a dupe for a Pat McGrath palette, which is a very, very neutral palette. And I asked on my Instagram stories if you guys wanted to see a video with that palette. And honestly, the majority of people said no, just because the people who follow me are the people who are, you know, into color like I am, and so it didn't really surprise me that my audience didn't really want to see a video with that palette, so I decided not to make a video with it because it just didn't really excite me. Like I said, it's not my aesthetic at all, and neither is this palette, but I figured a lot of people are interested in Alter Ego as a brand. I really like them as a brand. I just wish that they would come out with something that was a little bit more me, but I also want to feature them because, like I said, I think they are a really good brand and they make really good dupes and good products. And so we're going to test this out and see if the quality is good. I'm not going to be able to test out all of the shadows in this, but if this is the quality that I'm used to from Alter Ego, this is going to be really good. And it's also only $16, which is so affordable. Like, their palettes are great. If you're looking for nice affordable palettes that have color stories that you like, if you like the color stories from Alter Ego, you're going to like their palettes because they're really, really nice. So we're going to be testing this out. I'm going to pair this palette with some of the shadows from the Pastel Roses, and we're going to do a fun look. So I'm probably going to use the mattes from this because obviously the Pastel Roses are all shimmers, so that kind of works out well. Maybe I will use one of these shimmers like as an inner corner shade or something. I'm not really sure, but we'll take that as it goes and just kind of do one thing at a time here. So I'm going to start by priming with my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. And I do have a code with Alter Ego as well. I will put that on the screen. I forget if it's Annette or Annette 10, but it will save you 10% off. It is an affiliated code, but it will help you save some money if you're interested in their products. So we're going to start with the mattes. We're not going to do anything revolutionary because that is quite tough to do with this palette, especially the mattes. So these are quite, I would say, quite cool tone, these mattes. So maybe I will pair these with some kind of a blue. Maybe that is like Classic Beauty Guru. Maybe that's not what I'll do. But I'm going to use these mattes anyway. So I'm probably going to use this shade right here as well as this shade. These two, when I swatch them out, were very, 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 very similar. But I'm not going to judge this color story since it is a dupe. And if I had the Natasha Denona palette, I would probably say the same thing about that one. But these two are basically identical. And I don't understand why. I guess Natasha Denona would put two of the exact same color into a palette. Anyway, I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna use my What's Up Beauty brush. This is the R102. This one is called Desire, and I'm just gonna use that as my transition shade. Like I said, we're not gonna do anything crazy here. This is just going to be a very, very basic crease, and I'm used to really good mattes from Alter Ego. They're usually very easy to work with. As you can see, very, very nice and pigmented. They're very just like smooth and almost creamy to the touch. I really do like their matte formula. I think they're very, very nice. It also blends out very, very nicely here. I'm gonna take this underneath my eye as well. And this is a really good way to spice up a neutral look if you want to get into color, is to do a neutral crease and then do a shimmery, colorful shadow on the lid. It's a little bit easier to wear than maybe having a colorful crease, you know what I mean? Because sometimes that can be a little bit intimidating, especially if you're just starting out. So I am winging this out a little bit here because I do want this to be quite nice and intense. So that was very easy, and to deepen this up with, I'm gonna use the shade in this palette that I'm the most excited about, which is this one, because it is the most intense shadow in here. This one is called Umbra, and I'm just gonna take that on the same brush. I'm gonna start packing this in the outer corner of my eye. That is extremely nice and pigmented. It's almost like a It's almost a black, but it's not quite. Like, it's like a very, 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 very cool toned dark brown. Yeah, I really like that. I'm probably going to take this all the way through my crease and make this quite smoky and intense here. And then I feel like I can really go any direction with my lid color. Like, any color is going to go very nicely with this crease. So probably going to end up using 2 shimmers, just see which ones really speak to me, which honestly is going to be all of them because they are just so beautiful. I'm so excited to put some of those on my eyes. And this is so easy to work with. I'm really enjoying this so far. If you've been looking for a nice neutral palette that has good mattes, this might be the one because these are performing like a dream. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my brush, just make sure. Actually, I'm gonna take a clean brush because it's probably just a better idea. I'm just gonna kind of run that over the edges here and get a nice smooth blend before we go in with the shimmers. Let's see, where is my glitter primer? Ah, I found it. I'm gonna put some of my NYX glitter primer on my eyes and then we're gonna figure out which shimmer to use. I feel like I have so many options, like there's so many shadows I wanna use in here. Like I have them in front of me and I'm staring at them and I really wanna use that very neon-y yellow that's kind of screaming my name. But there's also so many other colors that I wanna use. So maybe I'll see what can kind of go with that one and then take it from there. Maybe I'll make that my inner corner shade. That could be kind of fun. And then maybe I'll do like a green on my lid. Green and yellow go very nicely together. Let's see here. What do you guys think we should use? This is the one that's really screaming my name that I want to use in my inner corner because, wait, is it this one? Yeah, this one. And then maybe with this one I can do one of these green. I mean, this one is just, that one looks so beautiful. That one, wait, is that a multi-chrome? This almost looks like a multi-chrome to me. Maybe we're just gonna go with this. Ooh, wow, look at that one too. I have not swatched these, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. Wow, wow. Like you probably cannot see, like this has a blue, green, pink, orange shift. Wow, what is this magic? Do I want to use that shade? Oh, man, do you guys want to see a swatch party video with these? Let me know and I can probably do that. Oh, I am so torn. I just want to use it. Can I just use this shadow? I just need to use this, okay? I'm gonna use this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my lid, but we're gonna go in with a shade called Spectrum because when I touched it, I'm kind of speechless. I don't know what this is gonna look like, but we're gonna find out. So I'm just gonna, wow. Oh, I think this is a multi-chrome. This is such a cool shadow. Wow. Like, I wonder what you guys are seeing because I'm seeing so... Can I, like, show the shift in this somehow? Okay, I see... I think that works. Can you see the blue shift in that? Like, that's kind of crazy. That's really, really cool. This is not at all what I expected it to be when I swatched it. Because in the pan, it literally looks pink. And now on my eye, it just looks green and blue and orange. What is this? I'm like, what is this? I love when shadows surprise me. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Do I have room to put one more of these on my eye? This is so pretty. How cool is that? Oh, I really like that. It's almost... I don't know if it's because I'm pairing it with neutrals, but it's almost like turning into a neutral multi-chrome. I wonder what would happen if I paired this with like a blue crease. I wonder if the blue would really come out because I feel like it would. Can I maybe put like another shadow just in the outer corner here just so we can try one more of these? I'm not really sure what that would be though. What about, what? Oh, you guys, these are just so fun. I think we need to do a swatch party with these at some point because, oh, what a surprise. Should I use a little bit of this one? What about, oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. It just looks like a metallic orange, sort of. I don't know if this one has a shift at all. Let me pick it up and see what it's called. It's called Fox. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my same brush and just put that just kind of in the outer corner here. I'm not sure that these are gonna mix the best together just because I think they might both be multi-chromes, but this one definitely just looks more orange and I don't really mind that. I just wanted to put one of these in the outer portion of my lid just to try out another one, and then maybe we can do a little bit of one underneath my eye as well. But I feel like these go quite nicely together, and then I'm gonna go back in with that matte and just make sure that my outer corner is looking nice. But these are actually looking very good together. I really like that. Just gonna tap that matte back over the outer corner of my eye. This looks so cool. Like, this is the kind of neutral look that I can get on board with. Like, I need something else. I need something that's not just, you know, neutrals. If it's gonna be neutral, it better be a little bit exciting and have a shift or something to it, because this looks beautiful. Okay, do I want to do something else underneath my eye as well? Do I want to do maybe a pop of green? I don't know. I feel like it might be a bit much. What is this one? Can I do a little bit of that? That's... I don't know. That doesn't really excite me. What about this one? Just want to kind of see what they look like. No, not really. Do I want to use maybe a little bit? Let's do this one. Let's do this in the inner corner of my eye, and then I'll just sort of wrap that around underneath my eye as well. This one looks beautiful. It's in the shade Little Star. Picking some of this up on my Rephr 03. It's a little bit of a flaky formula, so I'm definitely going to spray this a little bit, and we're gonna start in the inner corner and see what this looks like. This is probably going to be the perfect inner corner shade. That's beautiful. I'm just gonna wrap this around a little bit here and just meet it up with my lid shades. Yeah, I really like this. Yup, that is beautiful. How many times have I said beautiful in this video? Probably too many. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes. I like this. I'm gonna finish off my eyes and I'll be right back and show you what I did. Okay, so this is the final look, and as you can see, I went kind of crazy with how I finished off. I really just wanted to use this lipstick from Kaleidos. It's been in my drawer for the longest time, and I just wanted to try out the color and the formula. And I gotta say, I'm not sure that this formula is the best for being a very bold lipstick. It was kind of hard to get like an even application because it is more of a sheer formula, and I just don't feel like this is not the formula that you want to have this color in, but it is pretty cool. I like it. I really like the color a lot. I just wish it was a little bit more of a, like an opaque formula, but I do think it looks really, really nice, and it kind of matches my shirt, which was what I was going for. And I also used an eyeliner, my waterline, to kind of tie it together. And this is Deep End from Urban Decay. For my highlighter, I'm using Bitterly's Beauty's Electric because it is my favorite of all time, and I would like to just be buried in this highlighter. Thank you very much. And yeah, let me just tell you a little bit about how I feel. I mean, you guys know how I feel about these. I feel like I'm not gonna review this because I use 2 shades, and I'm honestly probably not going to be using this palette very often just because it's not my color scheme. It's not something that excites me, but I know that this is something that a lot of people would probably like. And from swatching it and from using the shades that I used today, this seems like the normal alter ego quality. And I feel pretty confident in saying that this is worth $16 if you're looking for a palette like this. I don't think you can really go wrong. I mean, I think this is a good palette, even though, like I said, I've only used 2 shades, and this is not a review. And you're probably not going to get a review because it's just not a palette that I really feel like using a lot. But these shadows from the Pastel Roses UK, holy moly, I'm definitely going to do a swatch party video with these, as well as another look with these in that video, so that you guys can just get to see the glory of these beautiful, sparkly, multi-chromy, duochromy, whatever these surprises are, which I cannot tell you yet because I have not swatched them, except for just a few that I swatched today, and I was mind blown. So I cannot wait to just touch all of these and swatch them and see what they're all about. And yeah, that might be my next video. I'm not really sure, but you're just gonna have to keep an eye out, and it'll come eventually. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching as always. If you would like to see some more alter ego content, I think I have a playlist that I will put right there. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.